Okay, so Target's gone completely queer balls, and we're having bathing suits that are suitable for tucking. Boycott Target. Yo.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm fucking buried in my grave. 6 feet deep under, but my body won't decay. Cause my messages are timeless, so they'll put them on display. Oh yeah, I rap with a certainty, I have a sense of urgency. A message for eternity, for everyone internally. I had some people burning me, but now they fucking learn to see I ain't the one to fuck with. Now they looking nervously, and I don't really care what you think of me respectfully. You can kick rocks if you think you're fucking better, see. I will outwork you, turn you to an enemy. Hurt you so bad that you're gonna need some therapy. I got the motherfucking recipe. I've been cooking up hits, I'ma leave a legacy. You'll be looking small when you're standing right next to me. I'm 5'10", bitch, but I'm 10 feet. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way. Coming out with a statement. You really changed, man, all your music and arrangement. You don't know shit, shut your mouth, you can save it. I'm the same dude that got his come up from the basement. 100 songs, 100 weeks, didn't change it. Experiments, development, intelligence, and patience. I'll do it all again, cause I never feel complacent. Let's keep the good vibes, positivity's contagious. I'm never looking back, cause I made a life that's passionate. A college graduate suppressing all his talents, yeah. He found a way to go and change, become an advocate. For taking control of your life, go out and battle. And you think you have a dream, then act on it, get after it, get out your head and fucking capture it. You got one life to master it. Don't give up on your future. We all start losers. We're all late bloomers. Gotta start through the sewer. What you say? Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way. Yeah, I'ma do it my way.
Ooh, I love that thing. God, I love that thing. I'm going to just keep playing it in its full length. I don't care, man. You know, I like it. And so that's what this show is about. It's what I like. Hopefully you like it. Hopefully you vibe to it too. It's May 21st, 2023, episode 56, Truth. Okay, been reading all day. TruthSlinger here, right? Tongue still not working. I used all my words up today, so there's no words left. Anyway, Banana America Day 50. 50 days since we arrested the former president of the United States of America. And totally lame. Hang on, I'm going to turn myself up here. Yeah. Okay, that's better. Yeah, I need to be nice and hot so you can hear me. There we go. So, excusez-moi. Throat is hoarse. Again, you must excuse me. You must. You simply must. That is a disgusting mug. Gonna have to wash that. So anyway, not going to be a really long show. I just wanted to tell you a little bit about what's going on with me and let you know where I've been and what's going on. There's not a ton of people watching right now. Lately, I don't know, man. The viewership is going down. The last couple of episodes didn't get any views, but that's okay. Whatever, the hell with it. I don't necessarily always do this. Some people view it. That's great. Eventually, it'll take off. I'm not making any money off of it at the moment. I'm trying to make money reading audiobooks and put together this media company. And I'm pretty stoked about that, actually. Hang on a second. I got like three cash cow channels going on. I have the structure set up. What a cash cow channel is something that just puts out, it's a faceless channel that just puts out something on a subject regularly, like a couple, 3 times a week, maybe every day, like a 5-minute video, and then a short or 2 every day. And if you do that long enough and you work at it, it'll start to monetize and it'll make money, a good amount of money. So I'm pretty excited about doing that. So I got 3 irons on the fire on those 3 things. And then I've been reading audiobooks and on ACX, and that's pretty cool. And I've been trying to do some work on Upwork. But when I do some work on Upwork, I realized that I'm sitting here working somebody else's channel. I'm working on somebody else in YouTube automation. They farm all this stuff out. I get to be the voiceover for somebody else's channel, right? And then what happens is they make all the money, and I made like whatever for reading the damn script, whether it's 10, 15, 20, 30 bucks, whatever the script is, or, whatever. So I did a little bit of that, but it occurred to me that, why should I be building somebody else's wealth rather than building my own, especially if I have all the necessary skills to vertically integrate in-house. So I have video editing capability. I've got the audio capability because I've got the Rodecaster, and I'm doing stuff to the ACX standards. And so then I was laying in bed last night, and and the thought occurred to me, well, okay, so I'm trying to sell my voice. And so what I'm doing is I'm reading other people's books. And ACX, the way it works is there's different price ranges. And typically fictions are the ones that, command a higher dollar rate per hour. And the stuff that's in the range I do, the beginner stuff, how-to manuals, business books, spiritual books, devotionals, whatever. Those are, generally running the $50 to $100 per hour range, and that's finished hour. Excuse me. And so that's, finished hour. It takes maybe 2.5 times that to read it and get it right, correct, and all that, and to be able to upload the file. So, when it all comes down to it, let's just say you're up on the upper end of this thing, and you read a 5-hour book. That's $500 you would make, but it takes you every bit of maybe 12 and a half to 15 hours to do it. So, even though you're making that $500, you're really only making, you're making $30 an hour. You're not what's the math? And I'm too tired to do math. No, the point is you get what I'm saying, okay? What I figured was the best thing for me to do is rather than, just like instead of me do my voice on top of somebody else's channel and make them successful, I've been reading a lot of scripts they're bad. They're just bad books, and they're generated by artificial intelligence. And so I'm a good copywriter. I'm very good writing. And so I thought to myself, well, shoot, I see how this is done. These people are publishing a lot of people are publishing relatively short books that are, and a lot of them are how-to in nature, but targeted, very specific. And then they get the AI to write the dang thing, and then they farm it out for somebody to read it, and I'm reading it for them. Well, I said to myself, shit, how can the way it works is royalties. I make 20%, the book guy makes 20%, and then Audible makes 60% because it's 40, 20 is 40, and then 60 makes 100. So I thought to myself, well, how do I make more money? I could be up in the higher bracket. Those reads are more difficult. I have to character act. I have to put on voices of different people, and those are very difficult to get. I haven't got anybody to get me one. I did, and then they canceled me. I don't know why. And so I haven't been able to get a fiction. I thought I was going to get a gunslinger fiction here just recently, and it didn't pan out. So I said, well, how do I make more money? Well, what occurred to me is that I need to read my own book and put my own book up for sale so that I not only created the rights to the book, the script, the narration, but also the narration, the audiobook is also mine, and I'll make 40% instead of 20. Ha, ta-da! All I got to do is get the books written. So I've decided on what they are. One of them is going to be like Christian Cliff Notes, and I want to do like lower shelf stuff that. And what I mean by that is I used to write when I was in seminary, at seminary level, okay, and master's, doctorate level stuff, and very heavily footnoted, very ivory tower, highly technical as far as religion is concerned. I want to write books that are practical. I want to write books that bring things, truths to people that people right now aren't exposed to. And right now, I think there's a deficit in that kind of stuff, at least the stuff I'm seeing. I'm not seeing any good spiritual stuff come across. So I can provide some higher quality stuff to fit in that niche. I can read my own stuff. I can make 40%. And instead of going on a royalty basis with other people and spending time reading royalty, which means I don't make any money unless they sell it, and then taking a risk, I'm taking a risk on my own book and taking the time to write my own book and putting it out there. Then I own it. I own the copyright. And if it sells like crazy, man, it's all mine. And so I'm trying to cross-wire these 3 books or sets of books along with 3 YouTube channels, right? So this media company all kind of dovetails all together. And it's coming together really, really good. The problem is there's only 2 of us. Both my wife and I are both getting older. I'm getting tireder. I don't get as much done in a certain amount of time as I used to. I got to rest more. And so I can't be the workhorse that I was. And then my wife's got some health issues, and so she's not always in commission, which is why you don't always see her as a part of the show and stuff like that. So hopefully that'll get better with some medicines and some dietary issues and things. We have hope for that. But in the meantime, I've got to figure out how to make more with doing less. And I don't know. Right now, I just got to work harder and longer during the startup period of this business until it starts to make a critical mass amount of money where my savings is not going down, but rather it's increasing again. So that's what I've been doing. And I barely get enough energy at the end of the day to do a show. But you know what? I don't want this show to be a stepchild. It's a love thing that I have. It's a love project, and I want to continue to do it to bring the truth to you because it's something I really enjoy doing. I think that so many times, people don't really know what's going on. I mean, they're consuming the mainstream media. They're not getting always what's really going on. And we've been lied to for years and years and years by the mainstream media. And I consumed way too much of it for too many years. And I know when I started doing this channel, I've had some people talk to me and give me some comments and say, man, I'd never heard of the stories that you brought to me, my former boss and some other people. And these are people that are politically pretty savvy and I thought would kind of be up on what the hell is going on. And it turns out they're not. And so what I try to do is fill in that, aggregation news space where people need to learn about what's going on. And I think I'm hopefully doing a good job. And so if you like it, leave comment, like, subscribe, share. If you're digging it, and let people know we are here, and we'll bring joy to more people, and we'll get the channel to blow up, right? So here's what's going on. Target's gone, faggy, woke, homo. Oh, God. Okay. Target has gone pride. Shall we say that, right? I'm going to have to probably go and edit out what I just said. Target has gone pride, full pride, and we are tucking parts of children, like boys. We're emasculating them by tucking their little privates in so they can wear the little girls' bathing suits. Now, I saw this behavior about 4 years ago firsthand when I was working on my tractor and I was out doing jobs and stuff, and I was on this lake, And this guy I was working for had his family there, and boy, there was this little kid that was constantly changing clothes. I mean, like more than a girl, okay? Constantly changing outfits. And mommy was clearly playing dress up with the boy, right? And I'm like, what? We're like, what the shit is going on? And now here we are, short 4 years later, mainstream, man. You can buy this crap at Target, you know. I don't think it's at Walmart yet. I don't know. But Target's always been progressive. I knew when they came out with this line years ago when my daughter was still talking to me, and she was my teenage daughter, you know, and I had a conversation about her with this Mother Pucker, which was a line that they had, and I said to myself, Target is gross, Target is sleazy, and, you know, I should never shop there, and I could never stand it. I didn't like it. A couple of occasions I've had to go in there, and I just don't care for the vibe. And now I know why. The place is just totally stinking woke, and it's gross, and you can feel woke, right? It's not good, right? So anyway, I wanted to just share that with you. Then there's this one. I thought this was pretty good. This is funny. Remember the old song? The employee shortage is so bad that long-haired, freaky people can now apply, right? Yeah. If you don't understand that, you're too young, you're a millennial. Go look it up. All right. We got to watch this. Painful as this is, James Woods, one of my favorite people in the whole world. He's awesome. Anyway, he tweeted this, and I just found it really interesting. Let's watch it together, shall we?
And there's a lot of other, for example, the idea that we're, in terms of taxes, that they refuse to, for example, I was able to balance the budget and pass everything from the global warming bill. Anyway, I was able to cut by $1.7 billion in the first 2 years the deficit that we were accumulating. And because I was able to say to it that the 55 corporations in America that made $400 billion, or $400 billion, that they pay zero in tax, zero. And there's a lot of other.
What? Seriously, what the shit was that? Okay, was it
For
40,
example,
400 million, 400 billion? What the hell? Stop. What the hell was that, man? I mean, the guy doesn't know where he's at all. He doesn't know what time it is, what's going on. He makes up stories. It's so obvious. Like this guy, if this was in your family, we'd all be talking about what should we be doing with Uncle Joe? True? Everybody knows this. It's so stinking obvious. Then the scary part is if he's not running the country, who is, right? Well, it's the cabal, right, of Susan Rice and, oh, Lord, all of them, Obama, the Clintons, Hillary Clinton. I don't know. It's just a stinking mess. So this made me nostalgic today, and I just wanted to watch this. I remember that I watched all the riots in 2020, stayed up all night, and this wasn't a night, but this was one of those just moments where, man, Antifa was particularly bold that summer, and there was just a lot of action going on. So let's just watch this. I love a good scuffle, I'm just a scuffle enjoyer. So let's enjoy the scuffle, shall we? Boom! Look at him, never loses his cigarette, man. What a scrapper.
That's enough. Leave him alone. Stop the violence. Stop. I don't want to hit you. I don't want to hit you. Stop the violence. Stop the violence. Stop the violence.
Yes.
Stop the violence.
Stop the violence when you're getting your ass kicked. I just love it, boy. Stop the violence, right? Stop the violence. Yeah, after you got your asses kicked. I love this guy. He's so smooth, man. He's just smoking that cigarette. See him right there? He's like, da 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 da. This guy was my hero. I really enjoyed the video. I couldn't find the original video that has the actual sound of that helmet. And it made a pock sound, the pock right in the nose as it broke their noses. It was just glorious. But this guy, man, smoking a cigarette, never loses a beat, comes in and I mean, nails that nose. Look at that. Bangola. And then he comes in and says, that ain't done. He's going to take this guy out too. Never sees it coming. What? Bam. He puts this guy through the tarp, man. He falls into the... And then he pulls that move. That was sweet right there. But then, he doesn't quite make it. But he doesn't lose the smoke. Look at that. That is just impressive. So I'm glad I shared that with you. And that's pretty much it. That's the TruthSlinger show for the evening. I'll just wrap this up and upload it. And it won't take 6 hours to upload it, hopefully. And then I'll promote it. And maybe somebody will watch it. And maybe eventually someday I'll get enough traction. And lots of people will watch this message. But again, help me by liking, subscribing, sharing. And it never hurts to throw a little bit of money my way. Right? I'm not ashamed to ask for it. Never gotten any yet, but hey, there's always be a first. So, I don't know. Like, subscribe, share. Did I tell you everything? Yeah. Hit the bell. And then comment. Yeah, comment. Let me know what's going on. You like something? You don't like something? You want me to do something? You want me to stop doing something? I reserve the right to say, screw you. I'll do whatever I want. But hey, give it a try. Make a suggestion. So anyway, I will, with further ado, keep this short because it rarely happens. I think I can do it tonight. I love you, each and every one of you. I'm going to try to produce more and better content. Let me get all this stuff figured out and juggle all these balls all at the same time. I promise you it'll get better. Anyway, TruthSlinger, I'm out of here.